Hiding out all alone, Serena? Care for a drink? The feet, 82. Out there, you probably never get to taste something like this. Cut to the chase. I'm here to remind you. To the Lawson family, you're nothing but an old piece of furniture. Was suddenly dragged up. In the way, no matter where you are. Let me tell you. What the Lawsons really need is someone who can actually represent this family and bring real value. Got it? What's there to panic about? Only a thief worries about the real owner coming home. Sharp tongue you've got. Well, I'll show you who the real treasure of the Lawson family is. Look at you, Serena. Not even a decent piece of jewelry on you. This necklace was a birthday gift from Mom last year. A nobody from an orphanage like you probably has never even laid eyes on something this precious. Here, let me put it on you, so you can get a little taste of the Lawson family's good fortune. Go on, Serena. Try it.
What's going on? Why is Vanessa sitting on the floor?
Serena, how dare you bully Vanessa? You just got here. Do you have to stir up trouble already?
That starlight necklace you gave me, Serena took a liking to it. I just wanted to take it off and let her try it on. But she snatched it right out of my hands and smashed it on the ground.
Serena, even if you don't like Vanessa, you can't be this unreasonable. This necklace, I had it specially ordered from South Africa. Vanessa has treasured it for years. How could you do this?
See, I knew you were trouble. Coming from an orphanage, you just don't know how to behave.
The show's over. This custom necklace you ordered, the clasp is made of 18-karat white gold. The fracture point of this material, if it were freshly broken, would have very obvious metal burrs. You could even see the stress marks from the fracture. But look here, right here. Not only are there no fresh burrs, the edges even show clear signs of wear. This was clearly broken a long time ago, and then glued back together. And you said I pushed her? Under the ground light on the east side of the terrace, there's a 270-degree wide-angle camera. The commotion was loud enough. The footage should be very clear. We'll see who was the one clutching the necklace and throwing it on the ground, and who staggered back on their own and fell to the floor. Even pinched their own thigh really hard to force out some tears. Oh, and by the way, when Vanessa and I were alone earlier, I was worried there might be misunderstandings. So I started recording. Should I play it now for everyone to hear? Vanessa. Next time you try to frame someone, make sure your props are in order, and hide the security camera wires. And don't bring up the orphanage. My upbringing is far better than that of some hypocrites who only know how to fight among themselves. That's for sure.
Find my daughter. Bring her back. My daughter.
About the overseas solar power plant's valuation model. The residual value of the storage batteries at current lithium prices should be bumped up 12%. For the EPC, the contractor's performance bond needs to go up to 15%. And remember, Apex Capital has to stay completely out of sight. Hello, is this Serena? We're from the River City Police Department, the Population Management Division. After comparing DNA databases, we've confirmed you're the biological daughter of Mr. Richard Lawson and Mrs. Lawson. Mr. and Mrs. Lawson hope to meet you as soon as possible. I'll arrange a time. 45 years. And now they finally show up.
Dad said you're going to meet your biological parents. I looked it up online. The Lawson family is also a wealthy family in River City. Although not as wealthy as our family, they're still doing all right. So, excited? Thrilled?
It's not about the money. Just want to see who my biological parents are and how they're doing. That's all.
Well, no matter what, I'm coming with you. Dad's on a business trip. Preston's busy with work, so you're stuck with your precious daughter.
All right, let's eat.
I've looked into the Lawson family's information. They're mainly in the traditional steel industry. Their business has stagnated in recent years. Vanessa has been trying to get into management, but my Uncle Derek seems...
We're just meeting some family.
Miss Serena, follow me.
Miss Serena? Wait, so there's an eldest daughter?
This way, please.
I really don't know what Dad was thinking. She's been out there on her own for over a decade. Who knows what kind of life she's been living? Who knows? Maybe she heard Dad was sick and dug up some bastard from God knows where to come back and fight for the inheritance.
Well. So this is my long-lost biological sister. Quite modest.
Hey, Derek, don't just throw that word around. Whether she's really a Lawson is still up for debate. Look at her shabby appearance. She might even dirty the very air in our home.
Yeah, I mean, having you is more than enough, Vanessa.
Sir, madam, you're back.
Serena, you're finally home. It's so wonderful that you're back. All these years, I felt so guilty. I always felt like I stole your life. Vanessa, what nonsense are you talking? You are our daughter.
Exactly, Vanessa. It wasn't your fault back then. You were a victim too.
Wow, such effortless acting. That must be so tiring for you. She gets to play the poor victim who needs comforting. And me? The intruder who shattered your perfect little family harmony? The unnecessary prop.
Serena. My Serena. You're back?
Dad, it's me. It's me, Vanessa. You've got the wrong person again. Your father's Alzheimer's just keeps getting worse. He's having another episode. Butler, take the master back to his room to rest. Serena, is it? Take a seat. I know these past few years haven't been easy on you. Our family, the Lawsons, we're not your average family. We have a standing in River City. We can't have outsiders laughing at us.
What's going on with my father?
We'll tell everyone we feel a connection with you and take you in as our adopted daughter. You can bring your kids back to live with us. The family will take good care of you. Okay?
If you never planned on acknowledging my mom, then why bring her back at all? Your family's rich, but we...
When the adults are talking, you don't just butt in.
You have no manners at all.
Your family isn't playing fair, and we're not even allowed to say anything? My mom is the victim here.
Serena, is this how you raise your kid? Serena, is this how you raise your child?
Like mother, like daughter.
My daughter has excellent manners. She knows right from wrong. But some people need to learn how to be a proper elder first.
You! Very well then. Since you're so full of resentment, why are you still hanging around here? Get out of here!
That compensation you mentioned, what is it exactly?
Just as I thought. Can't keep up the act, can you? It's all about the money.
There's $5 million here, as long as you behave and play your part as the adopted daughter. In the future, you'll get your share.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I have to ask, does the Lawson family really treat all its children the same? Just hand me a card and then announce to the world that I'm just your adopted daughter?
What do you mean by that? Still not enough for you?
How can it be the same? Vanessa, on the other hand, grew up with our parents.
So, this special arrangement is just for me? Buying my identity with money?
All right, just take this card for now. We've arranged a welcome dinner for tonight. The butler will show you upstairs to rest.
Miss Serena, this way, please.
Eric, I heard the family is currently in talks with Apex Capital. With Apex Capital on board, our family would be unstoppable in River City.
Exactly. With their investment, Vanessa, our family will soon be #1 in River City.
You think you're fit to talk about capital? I'm looking forward to seeing how this little act of yours plays out.
By the way, Serena, I heard you've got a husband and a son. A family reunion is such a big deal. Why aren't they here?
They're both swamped with work. They just couldn't make it.
Work. I heard your son is barely 20. He's already working? Don't tell me he doesn't even have a college degree.
He doesn't, actually.
Preston dropped out of college. He signed with an agency right away. So of course he doesn't have a degree.
Still, you shouldn't let a kid that young work out there. If you ask me, it'd be better to get him into the company. Get him some job. Anything's better than being out there.
Richard's company now requires at least a bachelor's degree. Maybe you could find a security job for him.
Well, that wouldn't require such a high degree.
Exactly. It's just a bit tough. Hey, if things don't work out, we can get him a job too.
Don't bother. They're fine the way they are.
Too proud for your own good. Let's see how long you can keep up this act.
Oh, about Penny. Could she transfer to a school in River City? The educational resources here are much better.
River City's education is great.
But are you sure Penny can keep up with the curriculum here? Yeah. Our school isn't for any riffraff to waltz into.
You're the riffraff. Your whole family is.
No, thank you. Transferring schools is a real hassle.
Right? I think you're a smart woman, Serena.
Wait. Do you think this is a place where you can come and go as you please?
It's not a vegetable market, but it's not my home either.
Serena, can't you stay and spend more time with Mom and Dad? You can't ignore your biological parents' feelings. Just because you have a problem with me.
Vanessa, there aren't that many spectators here. You don't have to act so hard.
How dare you? How can you talk to Vanessa like that? What future could that little restaurant of yours have? Take that $5 million and come to River City as soon as possible. Have your brother arrange a sinecure for you in the group. Wouldn't that be better than you making a fool of yourself outside?
That's right, Serena. Penny can also transfer to a school in River City. Even if she can't go to the same school as Yao Yao, transferring to an ordinary school and enrolling as a transfer student isn't bad.
Vanessa is right. You should find time to move to River City as soon as possible. Don't let outsiders laugh at us.
No need. I'm still grateful that you gave birth to me back then. But so many years have passed, and what's missed is missed. Some cracks can never be healed. From here on out, let's just keep our distance as relatives. I'll come back to see Dad when I have time.
Mom, Serena must have just returned. She's not accustomed to life with the Lawsons. I mean, she's used to running wild out there. No wonder she feels cooped up here.
Just let her be. Why is that girl so damn stubborn? She's probably had it rough out there, and she's holding a grudge. Our Vanessa is so much more thoughtful.
Good. You know your place. The farther, the better. Everything in the Lawson family is mine, Vanessa's, and mine alone. Hold on, Serena. There's something I've been meaning to remind you about. Next Friday is the Lawson family's annual charity gala. Many of River City's elite will be there. Since Mom and Dad have publicly announced you're their adopted daughter, your absence might raise some eyebrows.
You're not worried about rumors. You're worried my mom won't show. People will say the Lawsons are heartless, not even willing to introduce their long-lost daughter.
Oh, that reminds me. Do you need me to lend you a gown? After all, the dress code for these events is strict. I doubt you have anything suitable.
Don't bother. Since I'm the Lawson family's adopted daughter, I shouldn't embarrass them. Don't you think?
Serena, as you asked, we looked into Mr. Richard Lawson's search for his daughter for the past 10 years. 7 years ago, Mr. Lawson hired a private eye to check out your background.
Hello? Have to find her.
Dad, I just got word. That family has a complicated background. They're local gangsters. It's too dangerous for you to go there recklessly. We can't gamble with your safety.
This happened more than once.
Every time, at a crucial moment, something would happen and he was talked out of it. If it's someone you shouldn't look for, don't waste your energy.
Until 3 years ago, Mr. Lawson's condition worsened, and his cognitive abilities declined. But then, he left a notarized will with additional conditions. It requires the rest of the Lawson family to find you before they can claim their inheritance. That's why.
So that's it. His search for me all these 40 years was real.
It was just deliberately sabotaged over and over again. And the one who sabotaged it is living the life that should have been mine.
Mom, the Lawsons sent this over. What is this? Is this from a flea market? It looks like it's from decades ago.
I was worried you wouldn't find a suitable dress, so I specially prepared this for you. The charity gala requires formal attire. Don't embarrass yourself.
How very thoughtful of her.
She just wants to humiliate you at the gala. Mom, just drop it. Let's not go. Why should we take this?
We're going. The stage is set. If I don't make an appearance, how can her little show go on?
She's not gonna bail on us, is she? At least she's got some self-awareness.
Even better. Saves everyone the embarrassment.
Please show your invitation.
The Lawsons invited me. They didn't give me an invitation.
I'm sorry, miss. No invitation, no entry.
Let's just go. Like I even want to be here.
Serena, you're finally here. We've been waiting forever.
Vanessa, your family's security guys are way too dedicated. They wouldn't let us in no matter what. I bet it's because we're not Lawsons. Easy to pick on, right?
Oh, Serena, you're dressed so plain today. People might get the wrong idea. Think we're mistreating you. What? Was the dress I lent you not a good fit?
How thoughtful of you, Vanessa. But trash like that belongs in the trash. Try not to misdeliver it next time.
How dare you insult me, you piece of trash. You just wait. You're gonna regret this.
Mr. Walton was just asking about the private equity summit next week, wondering if you could be the keynote speaker. I told him you'd be free.
Where's my jade pendant? The antique royal jade pendant. How could it disappear?
What? It was fine just now. How could it disappear? Look for it.
It's gone. It was gone in a blink.
Someone must have taken it.
Mom, what should we do?
Vanessa, calm down. Everyone, the antique royal jade pendant is our family heirloom. But right here, right now, it's gone. So we need everyone to cooperate. Please check your handbags.
Miss Lawson, don't worry. We'll cooperate.
Then we can all be sure.
Mom, I was just with Serena. And then the pendant was gone. No, Serena isn't that kind of person, but
Vanessa, that's a funny thing to say. You talked to my mom. And now you blame her? Are the Lawsons so poor? Or do you think everyone's like you? Obsessed with a broken piece of jade?
Penny, watch your mouth. How dare you speak to your elders like that?
Serena, I know you're not that kind of person, but I was only with you. To be fair, could you show us your bag?
Didn't take it.
We don't care about your Lawson family trinkets.
Serena, we don't want to suspect you. But to prove your innocence, please open your handbag. Let everyone see.
I didn't take anything. This is my personal bag. Won't accept this search.
You're just scared. You're guilty. Security! Where's security?
Serena, I'm sorry. This is about Lawson family property. Open your bag and cooperate.
I'll say it again. I didn't take anything.
What are you waiting for? Get her bag. Don't you dare! What's wrong? Where is it? Got it. Right here. Serena, you're just a thief. Caught with the evidence.
Can't believe she stole it. You really can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah. Heard she's the Lawson family's adopted daughter. No wonder you can't trust someone with a shady past.
What are you doing? Trying to destroy the evidence?
For jade used by royalty in ancient times, the color soaks in naturally. But this one is clearly a modern-day chemical dye job. The carving may look smooth, but look closely. At the curves, you'll see chips left by power tools. And according to official reports, the real antique royal jade pendant, the authentic piece, is supposed to be under restoration at the National Museum right now. It can't possibly be here. Vanessa, what exactly are you trying to pull, using such a shoddy, flawed fake to frame me? What's your angle?
You're talking nonsense. It was obviously you who stole it. And you think you're in the right?
Oh, really? What a coincidence. You see, I have this habit of keeping something in my bag. This just happened to record 10 minutes ago. Who exactly slipped this box into my bag? How about we take a look right now?
No.
A misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding. Well, my daughter Vanessa is just too impulsive, causing this huge misunderstanding. I'm so embarrassed for her.
Yes. It's purely a misunderstanding. Please, as a favor to the Lawson family, let's not discuss this matter any further. Now, our auction is about to begin. Please proceed to the venue.
Hey, Serena. Check out this bracelet. Gorgeous, isn't it? I'll snag it for you later. Call it an apology for jumping to conclusions earlier. You don't get to see real jewelry like this often, do you?
Oh, thank you. I buy my own things. Thank you. Now, this painting has some merit. Makes tonight worth it. Next up for auction, a landscape painting, starting at $1 million. $1 million. $2 million.
$3 million.
$4 million.
What do you think you're doing? With what money? You think you can afford this? You think this is some flea market?
The lady bids $4 million. $4 million going once. $4 million going twice.
I bid $5 million. $5 million.
Miss Lin bids $5 million. $5 million going once. $5 million going twice.
$8 million. Are you out of your mind? $8 million. Do you have any idea how much $8 million is? That dump you call a restaurant isn't even worth that much.
If I dared to bid, can damn well pay for it.
You can afford it? You're just bluffing. Back out now, and you'll only embarrass yourself. But if you can't come up with the money later, you'll embarrass the entire Lawson family.
The Lawson family's reputation isn't maintained by you making a scene here.
You! Since you're asking for it, don't blame me when I make you regret it. Ladies and gentlemen, as a daughter of the Lawson family, can't just stand by and watch while the auction is deliberately disrupted by certain individuals. Serena just got back to the Lawson family. She doesn't quite understand the rules of high society. All she owns is a shabby little diner. There's no way in hell she can cough up $8 million. What she's pulling is a massive insult to every single one of you, and a disgrace to the charity itself. I demand we audit her assets right now.
So it was all a big bluff.
We almost bought it. How embarrassing.
How could your family take back a daughter like that?
Ma'am, per the rules, we must assess your financial capability. Please provide proof now. Otherwise, we'll consider this a malicious bid and have you removed from the premises.
Serena, it's not too late to admit you were wrong. Don't wait for security to drag you out. That would be a total spectacle.
This should be proof enough.
Sir, Miss Serena, I'm so sorry. It's all a misunderstanding. Please, forgive us.
The bid is valid. The auction continues.
What is going on? How does she even qualify?
$8 million. Sold. Congratulations, Miss Serena. I'm delighted to add this painting to my collection. I'm just doing my part for charity today. I hope it leads to even more goodwill.
No way. That's absolutely impossible. What kind of trick did she pull? Just a restaurant owner. How could she just throw money around like that? There's definitely something going on here. I can't swallow this insult. Who does Serena think she is? She just took Mom's $5 million. Then she donated $8 million right after. She's deliberately slapping our family in the face.
That was a ruthless move. We just gave her all that money. And she stole the show at the charity gala. She's sending a message to everyone. The compensation our family gave her is worthless to her.
Let me tell you, this nobody. Coming back to our family at a time like this is after our fortune.
You're right. This Serena is up to something.
Mom, you heard it. She's deliberately slapping the Lawson family in the face.
This Serena thought she'd struggled outside for years, so I gave her money to settle down. I never expected her to be so disrespectful. Our family's charity gala is not hers to control.
Mom, what should we do next? Dad insists on bringing her back. We can't just kick her out now.
Don't worry about it. I've been around the block. I've seen every trick in the book. Her little games? Trying to play the victim and get everyone's attention. She's got another thing coming.
Mom, but if she really is after our family's money, what about Dad?
Relax. I may be old, but I'm not stupid. Even if she tries again, she won't get another $5 million.
Why is there nothing? Where did she get all this money?
Want you to dig into someone, her family background, all her assets. Every last detail. Want it all.
Serena, you better be nothing but a small-time restaurant owner putting on a show. Otherwise, I'll make sure you know the price you'll pay for taking what's mine. Well, well, look who decided to show up. If it isn't the great philanthropist. What? Spent it all and came crawling back for more?
Serena, I am so disappointed in you. We gave you that money because we felt sorry for you being out there on your own. It was a severance fee. But you took that money and blew it all. What will people think of our family? What will they think of me and your father?
Mom, that money is mine now. What I do with it is my business. I used it for charity. At least it's better than some people who only know how to squander money and scheme.
Watch your tongue. That money was a gesture of goodwill from Mom and Dad. You may have a problem with Vanessa, but do you have to trample on Mom and Dad's goodwill too?
Mom, Derek, please don't fight because of me. It just breaks my heart. To think that Serena would rather throw her money away like trash than even try to get along with us. Does she really hate us that much?
You hear that? Even now, Vanessa is still speaking up for you. But you? Ever since you came back, all you've done is stir up trouble. What have you actually accomplished? About that $5 million, you will give me an answer today.
Explain? I have nothing to explain. Besides coming to see Dad today, there's one more thing. I asked a friend to contact an expert who's very accomplished in neurological repair. I'd like to invite him over to give Dad a comprehensive evaluation.
An expert. You, Serena. You've been in the countryside for decades, so what kind of decent expert could you possibly know?
Serena, I know you want to do something for the family, to prove yourself. But Dad's health is precious. It's not something for you to practice on or to seek attention. If that quack you brought makes Dad worse, what then? And can you take that responsibility?
Serena, I don't mean to criticize, but you haven't been with us since you were little, so your perspective and resources are limited, but we don't blame you for that. But your father's treatment is a serious matter, and we can't let you mess around. Those so-called quacks and country doctors, you know, their tricks won't work here, and the Lawson family can't afford the embarrassment.
Exactly. Dad's health can't take any more strain.
Are you really thinking about Dad? Or are you just afraid he might get better and tell me things I shouldn't hear? The doctors here are good, but if we have another treatment option or another expert, what's the harm in that? Or is it because you've got something to hide? You don't even dare to let Dad get checked by outside doctors.
Out! You have no say in this household. You want to interfere with your father's treatment? Over my dead body.
Mom, Derek, you see what I mean? She has absolutely no respect for us or the Lawson family. Now she's bringing in shady people to hurt Dad. We can't let her succeed. For the sake of the Lawson family, have to do something.
Those documents you wanted me to look into have been sent to your email. Also, we've gotten in touch with Dr. Evans, the international neurosurgery expert. He and his team are coming to River City next week for a medical summit. Excellent. Make the arrangements. I'd like to make a special appointment with Dr. Evans for a private consultation. Money is no object. Just do it in the name of a family member. But for now, don't disclose any of my personal info. Okay?
Hello. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. We'll cooperate fully.
Eric, what's got you so happy?
Mom, it was the medical association on the phone. They said Dr. Evans, you know, the one who treats foreign heads of state, the neurosurgery authority, is coming to River City for a conference next week. The medical association recommended a few local cases to him. And Dad got picked. And get this, Dr. Evans even agreed. Come to our house for a private consultation.
Really? This is like a dream come true. Your dad might actually be saved.
Derek, is this for real? Something this good just falls into our laps?
How could it not be? It was the official medical association calling.
Could it be?
Mr. Lawson's condition is serious, but we can still slow it down. Right now, I've adjusted his medication plan and proposed a new type of stimulation therapy. If the plan works, Mr. Lawson's condition, his cognitive abilities, will improve noticeably.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Everything will be fine.
Thank heavens. Derek, once your father gets better, we've got to thank the medical association.
Don't get too excited. Derek and I found this.
Yeah, Mom, Serena's special invitation. What's going on?
I've looked into it. About this whole consultation, it wasn't even recommended by the medical association. Serena set the whole thing up.
Knew it. What's with her sudden kindness? She's setting us up.
Why on earth would Serena do this?
Don't you see? This proves it. She kept it from us and hired some so-called international expert. She's up to something.
Derek is right. She's just a restaurant owner. How could she afford an international expert? There's definitely something shady going on. Dad's not in his right mind now. If she tampers with the treatment somehow and Dad changes his will, the Lawson family.
Yeah, Mom. Vanessa is right. We can't let our guard down. Serena's held a grudge against us for years. Who can guarantee she won't take revenge on us now?
You're right. Derek, from now on, for your dad's treatment, every medication he takes, we have to check ourselves. Check every single thing.
Mom, I'm so pissed. The Lawsons are putting out rumors that you hired the doctor to hurt Grandpa so you can take over the family fortune. That Vanessa, she's out of her mind. Shouldn't we put out a statement soon to clear things up?
Clear up what? And to who?
To everyone. Tell them Dr. Evans is a top specialist you paid a fortune for. You're not after anything from the Lawsons. You just want to help Grandpa get better.
Penny, with some things, the more you explain, the worse it looks. Some people just want to watch the show. If we try to explain, we're just giving them a stage to perform on.
So we just have to take it? Let them keep slinging mud at us?
Take it. Of course not. Let her make a scene. The higher they fly, the harder they crash.
Hey, guess who it is, huh?
Preston. Oh my god, what are you doing here? But I thought you had work.
It finished early, so I'm taking you out for something good. What are you craving? Let's go eat first.
Holy crap, big fish. Quick, get the shot. Get a good angle. Yeah. We want that ambiguous, romantic vibe. This guy looks like he's either rolling in it or well-connected. We've got it. We're golden.
Mom, check this out. Penny's trending online. This guy she's with, he looks kind of familiar.
With that hat and mask on, how can you tell who he is?
True. Whoever he is, Penny's no good. She's trouble.
Hello? Hi. I'd like to report a student. She has terrible morals. She doesn't deserve to go to your school.
Penny, just you wait till you get expelled. Just saw the news.
Yeah, so boring.
Preston just called. He was livid. He said he'll handle it.
See? That's Preston for you.
Have you found the mastermind? We've got it. All the evidence is already in your inbox. Good. Good work. No way. How is Penny Preston's sister?
Preston. The Preston? The A-list star? He's actually Serena's son?
Her son is that famous?
So what?
Why does Penny have to be good at everything? Seriously?
An A-list star like that, how could he possibly come from an ordinary family? Who is Serena? Really?
Vanessa, what are you saying?
Derek, don't you get it? We've all been played by Serena. Last time, she just casually dropped $8 million. Now, out of nowhere, she's got a superstar for a son? There's no way a small-time restaurant owner could pull this off. Something's up. There is definitely something we don't know.
Dad, open up. Ugh.
Mom, Grandpa remembers you for sure now. Just look at the way he looks at you. So full of love.
He's probably the only one in this family who truly cares about me. I came back too late.
Mom, don't be sad. Grandpa will definitely get better.
Serena. Book.
Dad, you want to read?
Grandpa, don't worry. I'll go to the study and get a book for you.
Dad, are you coming back to us?
Serena, that's so thoughtful of you. Hiring a doctor and visiting him like this.
Caring about Dad's health is what a child should do.
Let's talk privately. Can't believe it. Preston is the hottest star right now. He's all over TV and the internet. Serena, you're amazing.
He put in the work himself.
Get that. But being a star can't be easy. I've heard that world is really complicated. Training from a young age, hiring tutors, finding connections, buying outfits. It all costs a fortune. You run a restaurant all by yourself, and you raised 2 kids so well. Honestly, I'm in awe. And I'm curious. How did you pull it off? You run a restaurant all by yourself and raised 2 kids to be so outstanding. Honestly, I have to say I'm impressed. And I'm curious how you pulled that off.
All this beating around the bush. What's your real point?
Nothing. Just think you're something else. Just showing some concern.
Seems like you're awfully invested in my business.
We're family, after all. Isn't it only natural I'd care?
Is that genuine care? Or are you just looking for ammunition to use as a weapon against me and my kids?
Serena, what did you say? I was just showing concern and you twisted against me?
All those nasty trending rumors online. You really think you covered your tracks that well? That no one knows?
You know. So what if I do? Got any proof? No proof means it's slander.
I was trying to be nice, giving you a way out to live in peace, but you just had to throw it back in my face.
You really want to go there, huh?
Let's see then, how a nobody running a dump of a restaurant can take me on, let alone the entire Lawson family. Is that right? Well then, we'll see about that.
Serena, you brought this on yourself. Just you wait.
Oh, really? Well then, let's just wait and see.
Serena, you brought this on yourself. We'll see.
I'm back.
Wasn't your flight tomorrow afternoon?
The conference wrapped up early. The Lawson family. They haven't been giving you too much trouble, have they?
Professor Pierce, you're all the way overseas, yet you're remarkably well informed about the gossip in River City, which is pretty impressive.
Not well informed, just an educated guess. Do you need me to say anything?
No, this little storm is nothing I can't handle.
I know. Just wanted to let you know. I'm back.
Oh, so Professor Pierce, what you're saying is, with you around, I can really cut loose. You hungry? I'll make you some noodles.
Okay, 2 soft-boiled eggs like always.
So demanding.
Superstar son.
Genius, daughter.
Serena, you've been hiding such trump cards, and yet you come back acting all pitiful.
Who do you think you're fooling?
Dad,
You must have secretly left her something. Have to know what it is.
possible. The old man's been waiting for her to come back.
How could he not leave her a backup plan?
You hit it well. But that's fine. Serena, won't give up. I'll get something on you sooner or later.
And get you kicked out of the Lawson family for good.
You've hidden it well, but that's fine. Serena, I won't give up. Sooner or later, I'll find your weakness and make you leave the Lawson family for good.
We're in the critical phase of the review, so to ensure nothing goes wrong, I hope everyone is ready for the final rehearsal.
Who is that?
Oh, that's our boss.
The boss? As in, she owns this restaurant?
Vanessa's back. What's wrong? Why are you so upset?
Derek, guess who I just saw? It was Serena. She's not running some small diner, but the Delight.
The Delight? You mean the one that requires a 3-month reservation and costs over $10,000 per meal?
Yes, exactly that one.
How much money does it take to open a restaurant like that?
Isn't her son a big star? It's not too much for her to open a high-end restaurant.
That's not the point. Think about it carefully. Serena clearly has such a successful career. So why did she pretend to be poor when she came back and act like an ordinary housewife? Does that seem normal to you? She's obviously a successful career woman, yet she disguised herself as a pitiful, weak woman returning home. Don't you think there's a scheme behind this? She's obviously a successful businesswoman, yet she's acting like this fragile, helpless little woman when she's back. There must be a scheme behind this. And you know what? Don't you think ever since she came back, Dad's treatment has been completely in her hands? Now Dad's not in his right mind, and he feels he owes her. What if, right now, she sweet-talks him into signing something? What about this huge Lawson family fortune? Would we even get a dime?
Vanessa, so you mean... From the very moment she came back, she's been eyeing the Lawson family fortune?
What else? You think she came back to catch up with me? We can't just sit around and wait.
Vanessa, so what should we do?
Don't worry, I won't do anything rash. Since she's scheming against the Lawson family, she should be ready to pay the price. I'll handle this. Since she dared to mess with our family, she better be ready to pay the price. I'll handle this. We can't let her get that 3-diamond Black Pearl Award. That's the top honor in the culinary world. I'll ruin her right where she shines brightest.
Frontal assault is easy to dodge, but a sneak attack is hard to see coming. Why don't we hit her from behind?
That old trick's outdated. I've done my research. The master taster on the final panel, Mr. Harrison, values the true essence of ingredients most and absolute precision in cooking.
So, what's your plan?
We just need Serena to make one mistake that, in Mr. Harrison's eyes, is unforgivable. There's this bouillon powder. It's colorless, tasteless, and extremely hard to detect. But its flavor is 100 times stronger than regular chicken broth. Just a pinch can make the blandest soup taste incredibly rich. We mix it into the dish Mr. Harrison always orders, the signature clear broth. When Mr. Harrison gets a taste of that artificially boosted flavor, he'll think Serena is all show and no substance. His one veto will be enough to keep her restaurant out of the top 3.
Right. And this stuff breaks down fast. By the time anyone tries to investigate, there'll be no trace left. She'll just have to take the loss silently. Yeah, and it metabolizes quickly. By the time anyone checks,
It'll be long gone. She'll just have to take the loss.
About this dish, could the chef come out?
Is everything all right, Mr. Harrison? Is there an issue?
Don't be nervous. Just wanted to ask, how was this dish made? This flavor, it's absolutely exquisite. Pure, fresh, and delicate. Utterly refined. This signature clear broth alone is exceptional. It deserves a Black Pearl Award.
Oh, did it work? What? You're useless. You can't even handle a simple task.
I'm furious.
Well, did you get it done? What? You're such a failure. You can't even handle a simple task? I'm livid.
Regarding the delight, it has received a prestigious culinary title. What are your thoughts?
Receiving this honor is inseparable from our relentless pursuit of culinary excellence. We insist on zero additives, using only time and skill to extract natural flavors. Because of this, we also have zero tolerance for anything.
About those sabotage attempts, could you elaborate?
All evidence, including financial transaction records, has been notarized and preserved.
There's actually such a thing? How do you plan to handle it?
I've issued a final ultimatum to the mastermind behind this, demanding they publicly apologize on mainstream media. Otherwise, I'll immediately transfer all evidence to the police and file a lawsuit for commercial defamation and intentional damage to business reputation. At that point, this will no longer be a business scandal. It'll be a criminal case. I'm handing over all the evidence to the cops right now. I'm suing you for commercial defamation and intentional damage to business reputation. I'll see you in court. By then, this won't just be a business scandal, it'll be a criminal case.
We're done for. Totally done for.
What do you mean, done for? What are you talking about?
a legal notice from Serena. It says right here in black and white, we have to apologize publicly or we're getting sued.
She's just trying to scare us. She's got no proof.
Scare us? That guy Jack we hired to cause trouble at the Delight. And the troll farm boss we paid to spread rumors online. They've all confessed. Evidence, chat logs, payment screenshots, they've got it all. They've named us directly.
How could this happen? They promised they wouldn't talk. They took the money. Derek, you've got to figure something out. We can't go to jail. How did this even happen? They promised they'd keep quiet.
We paid them off.
Derek, you need to think of something. Fast. We can't go to jail.
Think of something? What's there to think about now? I told you from the very beginning, don't make such a big deal out of it. Now we're getting burned by our own fire. What do you want me to do about it?
So it's all my fault? Derek Lawson.
You paid half the money to hire those people. And you agreed to the plan.
Now that things have gone wrong, you're putting all the blame on me? If we go down, we're going down together.
They said they're giving us one last chance. They're demanding we make a public apology. Otherwise, they'll take us to court.
Apologize? You want me to apologize to that bitch? To Serena? I can't accept this.
Vanessa, whether you like it or not, you have to do it. I'm going to find a lawyer right now and draft an apology statement. Vanessa, you don't want to, but you have to. I'm getting a lawyer now and getting an apology statement ready.
Mr. Lawson. Since our public apology, the company's stock has been hitting limit downs for 3 days straight. And if the funding for the Pinnacle project doesn't show up soon, we'll be forced out. The hundreds of millions we invested up front will be gone. The banks have heard that our collateral's value has dropped, and they're all backing out. Mr. Lawson.
We're finished. Totally finished. I can't let the Lawson family fall because of me.
Derek, the company can't wait. This is Dad's life's work. We can't just sit back and watch the company go bankrupt. You need to figure something out, quick.
That's right, Derek. You need to figure something out.
What am I supposed to do? Even if I went begging on my knees right now, who would dare help us at a time like this?
Mom, Derek, look right in front of us. Isn't there a perfect candidate? Serena. Didn't she keep saying she didn't want the Lawson fortune and only cared about family? Besides, this stock plummet is all because of her. It's time she paid for it.
Exactly. It's all her fault. If she hadn't pushed us, how could we have ended up like this?
But would she even agree?
Mom, she doesn't get a choice. If she refuses to help, then all her talk about only caring about family and not the fortune was just lies. Besides, her son is a superstar raking in cash every day. Just crumbs from his table would save us. If she truly considers herself part of the family, how could she just watch Dad's life's work fall apart? Her son's a top star raking in millions. If he just let a little slip, it'd be more than enough to bail us out. If she really thought of herself as family, how could she just stand by and watch Dad's life's work crumble?
Serena, come out here. You're a Lawson by blood. The Lawson family is on the brink of disaster. How can you stand by our father's life's work be ruined?
Mr. Lawson, please remain calm. This is a place of business.
We're not here to cause trouble. We're here to ask Serena to come home. She can't just stand by while the Lawson family is falling apart.
Serena, come out here. You may have been gone for years, but blood runs deep. That bond can't be broken. The Lawson family is in crisis now. Since you have the ability, you should step in and help. That's your duty as a Lawson.
You keep going on about how I'm a daughter of the Lawson family and how I should do my part. Then let me ask you, on my first day home, what did you give me? A card, a card, a card, or the title of adopted daughter?
That's all in the past. Right now, the Lawson family needs you.
Need me? Or need my money? Need me to clean up the mess you made? When you ostracized me, slandered me, even tried to ruin my restaurant, did you ever consider me a daughter of the Lawson family? What do you need from me? My money? Or for me to clean up your mess? Back when you were ostracizing me, slandering me, even trying to ruin my restaurant, did it ever cross your mind that I'm a Lawson?
Serena,
Yeah?
we're family. Let's not talk like strangers. The Lawson family is in trouble. You have to step up. It's for your father's sake, too.
If my father were still conscious, he would never stand for this. You using his name to blackmail his own daughter. You claim to care about me, but every time you step in, it's to defend Vanessa, not me. Let me make one thing perfectly clear. This Lawson family crisis, it was caused by Vanessa and Derek. They did this all on their own. I won't pay for their mistakes, and I sure as hell won't use the business I built from scratch to bail them out. You're heartless, and you're holding a grudge. You want me to save your family? Fine. Hand over all your shares and get out of Lawson Group. Otherwise, it's not happening.
You ungrateful little wretch!
Oh, by the way, don't you think showing up here like this really tarnishes the Lawson family's reputation? Show them out. If anyone else causes trouble, call the cops. Don't you realize coming here like this is a total disgrace to the Lawson family's reputation? Show them out. If anyone else tries anything, call the police immediately.
This downpour isn't going to stop for a while.
The weather forecast says heavy rain for days.
With this weather, trapped animals get desperate.
They might even break into places they shouldn't.
Don't worry, I've got it covered.
Everything we can sell is here. Even if we sell it all.
It won't cover our debts. Serena, she's trying to destroy us.
What a mess. If only we had treated her better back then. Perhaps...
This.
What's the use of saying that now? Eric, don't panic. What's the point of saying that now? Derek, don't worry. My downtown apartment is in a prime location. It'll sell for a good price. And all my jewelry, my bags. As much as I hate to part with them, for the sake of the Lawson family, I'll sell it all.
Vanessa, but these are your most prized possessions.
Nothing is more important than our family. As long as the Lawson family gets through this, I'm willing to give up anything. But, Derek, our shares. Right now is a sensitive time. Dumping our shares on the market could cause unnecessary panic.
Then what do you suggest we do?
I happen to know some friends in private equity. We could use our shares as collateral and take out a small, short-term loan to tide us over. Once the heat dies down, we can buy them back.
Collateral?
Isn't that way too risky?
Eric, this is the best plan we can think of right now to minimize the family's losses.
Well, Vanessa, I guess we have no choice but to try.
Don't worry. We will get through this.
Vanessa, we've got no other choice.
Relax. We'll pull through. Mr. Zhao, my side's almost set. Derek's agreed to put up his shares as collateral. Yes, it's mainly his portion, and the part my mom authorized. Mine's just a token amount, a tiny slice. Terms are as we agreed. But we need to move fast. Look, the Lawson ship is going down. Before it sinks, I need to get all the valuables onto my lifeboat. Derek's mom, don't go blaming me. Blame your own stupidity. What are you doing here? Come to gloat, have you?
I'm here to see Dad.
Back to play the devoted daughter? Serena, cut the act. Thought you were so high and mighty? Dragging the Lawson name through the mud? And now this little performance for Dad?
Vanessa, not everyone is like you, treating family like bargaining chips.
What are you implying?
I mean, your heart's full of nothing but jealousy and schemes. That's why you see filth in everyone. I'm just here to see my sick father, nothing more. We couldn't be more different. Move. I'm just here to visit my sick father, that's all. Our ideas are worlds apart. Move aside. Dad, I'm here to see you.
Serena, I was wrong.
What was wrong?
The book.
Serena?
Hidden in the poetry book.
The study? Book? Are these in the study or on the desk? No. At this critical moment, what he's trying so hard to tell me can't be something ordinary. Dad, I understand. Are you trying to say the book? The thing in the poetry book is left for me. Is that it? Whatever it is, I must find it before anyone else, as this is Dad's last wish, and the key to breaking the deadlock.
The old man really had a backup plan, the poetry book. He even specifically said the thing inside is left for Serena. Is it a will? Or a stock certificate? No way! She must not get it. After all these years I've served you, can't compare to a bastard who just came back? Don't even think about giving the entire Lawson family to her. Dream on. Since you're being unkind, don't blame me for being unjust. After all these years I've served you, I can't believe I'm losing out to that bastard who just showed up. You think you can just hand the Lawson family over to her? Dream on. If this is how you're going to be, don't blame me for what happens next.
Vanessa is secretly in contact with Summit Capital. She plans to mortgage the shares under her and Margaret's names, which make up most of the Lawson Group's equity, to secure high-interest loans. Her own core assets are already being sold off secretly. Typical. Selfish to the core. They only ever look out for number one.
As for the Pinnacle project, it's making steady progress. We're looking at significant returns by year-end.
Derek. We really owe it to Vanessa this time. When it counts, family really comes through.
Exactly. And Vanessa, we've watched her grow up. If Mr. Lawson knew she had the company's best interests at heart, he'd be very pleased.
You're too kind, gentlemen. As a member of the Lawson Group, this is my duty. If it helps the company, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. You flatter me, gentlemen. As part of the Lawson Group, it's just my duty. As long as it makes the company better, I'm willing to do anything.
Vanessa, really owe you one this time. If it weren't for you, I'd be completely lost.
Derek, come on, we're family. But this whole mess did show me the company's risk management and capital operations are full of holes.
Right. I've been thinking these past few days.
Derek, the company needs someone who truly understands capital operations at the helm. At the next board meeting, I want a seat at the decision-making table. Even starting as a VP, I could take some weight off your shoulders and stop this from ever happening again.
Vice President? Board appointments have to go through the proper channels. Besides, you have no actual hands-on management experience.
Experience? The funds I secured this time saved the entire project. Isn't that worth more than all the theoretical expertise in the world? Derek, you don't think I'm after your job? Derek, you don't actually think I'm a threat to your position, do you?
Mom, you need to have a word with Vanessa. She's getting too big for her britches. She doesn't give a damn about me.
Derek, Vanessa only wants what's best for the company. If it weren't for her this time, the company would be finished. She's good at her job. If she wants to do something, let her. Why make such a big deal between siblings?
Mom, I had good intentions. Was I wrong? I don't want Dad's life's work to fall apart.
Of course, Vanessa. Derek, can't you be a little more generous? Don't hold it against Vanessa.
Derek, if you can't hold your ground, I'll take it. It's high time this house had a new master. Derek, the position you can't hold. I'll take it. It's high time this family had a change in leadership.
Mr. Lawson, Miss Vanessa, as for the prospects of Starlight Capital's plan, we are very optimistic. The Lawson family's local foundation, combined with our capital and resources, is an absolute powerhouse alliance.
You flatter me, Mr. Walton. We are very much looking forward to collaborating with you.
However, for an investment of this scale, we need to review Lawson Group's core operational data, especially the complete structure of the Pinnacle project and its cost model for our due diligence. This is to keep risks manageable. These are all standard procedures, and we ask for your understanding, Mr. Lawson.
Of course, that's only right. Mr. Walton, we will certainly cooperate fully to demonstrate our utmost sincerity.
Yes, yes, yes. We'll cooperate fully. Vanessa, handing over all the core data, won't that...
Derek, you can't catch a wolf without risking the lamb. For capital at Starlight's level, following procedure is normal. As long as our project is sound, they'll feel more at ease. Don't you want to achieve something? Don't you want to achieve something and outshine Serena? If our project is solid, they'll be more confident. Don't you want to make a name for yourself and beat Serena?
Miss Vanessa has introduced Mr. Walton from Starlight Capital to Derek. Following your orders, Mr. Walton requested the core data on the Pinnacle project. Derek has tentatively agreed. Perfect. Tell Mr. Walton to stick to the plan. All data transfers need clear records. Understood. Everything's on track. Go on. Vanessa. You always think you can play your games, but you don't realize every weapon you try to use has its handle in my hand.
Once the deal with Starlight is in place, it'll solve our funding issues and let us use their resources to make the Star City plan a flagship project.
Mr. Lawson, everyone, we've got a big problem. The core plans for our Pinnacle project and the budget have been leaked online, and our competitor, Vanguard Group, is now pushing a similar project online, but with costs 20% lower. Our project is completely screwed.
Derek, what happened? How could the core data be leaked?
No. Impossible. The data. I only gave it to Starlight Capital.
Starlight Capital? I checked them out. It's a shell company. Derek, did you sell us out?
No way. That's impossible. Those documents. I only gave them to Starlight Capital.
Starlight Capital? I've already looked into them. They're a shell company. Derek, did you sell out the company?
Derek, you explain this to me, right now. The news is saying that you, for money, betrayed the company's core secrets. Is this true?
Was framed. It was Vanessa. She's the one who introduced me to Starlight Capital.
Derek, at this point, how can you still lie to my face? When did I ever introduce you to Starlight Capital? I don't even know who that is. I know you're under a lot of pressure at work, but you can't just go and do something that harms the Lawson family's foundation.
It was you, Vanessa. It was you. You teamed up with that Mr. Walton to trick me.
Enough, Derek. I'm so disappointed in you.
You. Vanessa, it was you. You teamed up with that Mr. Walton to trick me.
Enough, Derek. I'm so disappointed in you.
Thank you all for your votes. Starting today, Derek will no longer serve as president of the Lawson Group. Distinguished members of the board. Before Dad fell ill, he might have anticipated a day like this. He once showed me a codicil to the will. If an heir, due to gross negligence, causes a major crisis for the Lawson Group, upon confirmation by the board, they will automatically forfeit their inheritance rights. Their share will be inherited by the next in line. Based on this legally binding document and the board's decision just now, Derek will be disqualified from inheritance. I, as Dad's daughter, a member of the Lawson family, have the responsibility and the duty in this time of crisis to step up and take over the Lawson Group.
Vanessa used forged documents and manipulated the board to temporarily take control of the Lawson Group. Derek has been removed from his position. Let her gloat a little longer. The funds she embezzled. Is all the evidence secured? Everything's in place. The money trail is crystal clear. Good. It's time to settle the score. As for the funds she embezzled, is the evidence all secured? All locked down. The money trail is crystal clear. Perfect. Time to settle the score.
Thank you for your trust, shareholders, and thank you for your support, partners. At the Lawson Group, during this critical transitional phase, believe that with me at the helm, the Lawson Group will usher in a brand new era.
Object.
Huh? Mr. Lawson? I thought he was sick.
Yeah, what's going on?
Dad? Serena? What are you two doing here?
Miss Lawson, your inauguration speech is going to have to wait. Because your CEO position was obtained by foul means.
Serena! What is that supposed to mean? This is a Lawson Group press conference, not a stage for your little games.
Let's see who dares to lay a finger on me, Richard Lawson, or on my biological daughter.
Serena, what are you implying? This is a Lawson Group press conference. You can't just cause a scene here.
Let's see who dares lay a finger on me, Richard Lawson, or my real daughter.
His real daughter? So Vanessa's the fake heiress.
This was worth a trip. Today's headlines are going to be wild.
Dad, have you lost your mind? How can you let her spew this nonsense here? She's here to destroy the Lawson family, to ruin this entire press conference.
Destroy the Lawson family? The one destroying the Lawson legacy is you. Let's get started. First, about your so-called will. This document is a forgery. Second, about the Starlight Capital you brought in. This Mr. Walton is a project founder whose venture failed 3 years ago after my Apex Capital invested in it. Your so-called savior? He's just a pawn I got rid of ages ago.
You're lying. That's impossible.
Third, the $230 million you embezzled has now been frozen. Wondering why? Because the offshore bank managing your funds has a single largest shareholder. That happens to be Apex Capital.
Serena? You are.
Because that offshore bank managing your funds happens to have Apex Capital as its largest single shareholder.
Serena! Who are you?
Now, let me formally introduce myself. I am Serena, the biological daughter of Mr. Richard Lawson, and also the founder of Apex Capital. The Lawson Group, which you treasure so much and would even commit crimes to seize, has an average profit over the past 3 years. That is less than what Apex Capital creates for me in a single day. I never came back to fight over this measly inheritance. Came back only to safeguard my father's life's work while he is gravely ill, and to clear the obstacles for my brother when he's being deceived. This farce ends today.
I didn't! You're all conspiring to frame me. Serena, it's all because of you. Ever since you came back, this family has known no peace. You stole everything that was rightfully mine.
What exactly did I steal from you? The parental affection over these 40 years that was never yours to begin with? Or the title of the Lawson heiress? Vanessa, you still don't get it, do you? From the very beginning, I never intended to compete with you for any of this. It was you who tried to buy off my bloodline with $5 million. It was you who attempted to control me with the title of an adopted daughter. It was you who, time and again, slandered, defamed, and set me up, making me feel I was unworthy of the position that was rightfully mine. But I, Serena, have always walked the straight and narrow. Everything I have now was earned by me, my husband, and my children through our own abilities and hard work. I have no interest in taking what belongs to others. Everything I own is what my husband, my kids, and I earned with our own 2 hands. I don't need to take what's not mine.
No, that's not true. I was taking back what was rightfully mine all along. You forced my hand.
I, Richard Lawson, hereby declare I am severing all legal ties with Vanessa. Our father-daughter bond ends here. Any illegal claims she's made, any Lawson Group assets she still holds, will be recovered by the group, by the book. Her suspected forgery of documents, commercial fraud, and embezzlement of massive funds will be handled by the authorities. She's accused of forging documents, commercial fraud, and misappropriating huge sums. It will be left to the courts.
Eric, You were led astray before and made a huge mistake. But I hope you learn from this and truly grow from it. Dad needs to rest. He can't take any more stress. The Lawson Group's future still rests on your shoulders.
Me? Can I really do it?
Nobody's born knowing this stuff. But if your heart's truly in it for the Lawson Group, if you stay grounded and learn from your mistakes, I'll have Apex Capital's team step in. They'll guide you through this transition free of charge to get you through, until the Lawson Group is back on its feet. I, Serena, standing here today, am not here for the Lawson Group's power and profit. From the start, there's only ever been one thing I wanted. My father. Dad, you're exhausted. The family drama, the business roller coaster, you shouldn't have to carry that weight anymore. From now on, you should enjoy your golden years. Savor time with your family. From now on, you should just relax and enjoy life. Spend time with your family.
In my childhood memories, my hometown was a vast field, with green mountains in the distance. Grandpa was always out there in the green, day after day, as if something was always calling to him. Like it was his calling. He always felt drawn to understand it.
Dad, the sun is so nice today. Want to take a walk in the yard?
Sure, I'm so glad you're all here.